welcome to another episode with me, Desh on Talk the Torque. I am speaking to Steven Terblans, the General Manager of After Sales for Motus Emerging Brands, Mitsubishi, South Africa. So Steven is said to be excellent at coordinating his team to work as a unit and to keep them focused on the target. His communication skills are outstanding, and his dedication and sheer passion for motoring, he's been in the industry forever, by the way. So his passion for motoring promises service excellence. Steven believes that it is key to invest and develop people as they are our greatest asset, and according to him, success is possible when we stand behind the things we believe in, but do not close ourselves off to continuously learning new things and immersing ourselves in experiences that will broaden our horizon. So off camera, Steven and I just got to know each other, and it was absolutely amazing to meet this gentleman. I must say that someone else was supposed to be sitting next to me today, and Steven jumped in because he believes in our cause and he believes in what we're trying to achieve in terms of motivating, inspiring, educating, uplifting, and empowering women in motoring South Africa. He really champions for the women. In fact, he's nominated women in the past to participate in our movement. So let's welcome Steven, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions. Hello.
Hi Desh.
So nice to meet you, Steven.
It's so nice to be here in all the glamour and the limelight.
I just love it.
On the after sales side, we work in the trenches, so we're not used to these these things like the sales and the marketing guys. So yeah.
You know what's so nice for me right now is to look at you, a man in the industry for almost 30 years, 3 decades, sitting there so prim and proper with a beautiful suit, holding my pink cushion.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Steven, I really am grateful for you being here because I know that Sonia was supposed to be here, and unfortunately, I think she broke a tooth. Shame, that sounds so painful. And you jumped at 7 o'clock last night. I'm going to be there to champion for her. So thank you again.
No, I can never do it justice. I mean, to fill those shoes it's quite a big task, but hopefully I can do it justice.
You absolutely can. So I think let's tell our guests where your journey in motoring began.
So, mine actually started at a very young age. I think about 7 or 8. I didn't even realize it. I come from an automotive family, if you want to call it that. My father worked in those years for Toyota South Africa, and I remember doing odd motorsport jobs and fixing families' cars at home. He will ask me to hand him stuff, and I would accidentally drop stuff on him, and he will swear at me and he will chase me out, and I went and I hanged out at my mom while she was cooking. And hence the reason I was the only Terblans son that never went to a technical high school. So I went to an academical high school, finished my national service, and then after school, my dad said to me, you got to get a trade, you got to be able to work with your hands. And then I started my apprenticeship, and it's 28 years later, started working from an apprentice right through. I've been very fortunate, blessed in this industry to meet awesome people. Traveled the world, meet international people, work with international brands. So yeah, humbled to be here and humbled to be part of another great initiative in the automotive industry.
Absolutely, but the humility and it just comes across. And when I have never met you before, I know you've been following me, you've been a fan. But yes, you've been an avid supporter. I'm so grateful to meet you because not many people say to me, I knew Andre Pacheter. So when we started speaking about Andre, I would see why the two of you would know
he was just
each other.
People's person, and I mean a salesman of note.
Yeah.
Can sell your ice in the winter. So yeah, I think this industry has had a lot of legends, if you want to call it that, and a lot of gentlemen.
Yes.
that has left us, and some of them still with us. So yeah,
Living legend.
we've got
Legend. And
correct.
so like I said, it's not often that I can actually speak about him. Not many people that comes into the office or into the studio really knows him. So thank you for that chat about Andre. I know he's now my guardian angel. So
We all got them.
yeah, so tell us more about the brands you're currently working with.
So, I work for Motus Emerging Brands, and we look after a number of smaller brands. The biggest one, and which is my main job responsibility, is Mitsubishi Motors South Africa, and got a very big passion for the brand. And our brand's logo is "Drive Your Ambition." And I think it aligns with what we do at Motus and what we do at Emerging Brands, and that is just the desire and aspire for success. And may it be developing people, may it be developing leading women in the industry, and we aspire to be so much more successful. And I think it's more to do with customers, because the Japanese, which, as we all know, very, very humble people, and one thing is and for them it's about having Mitsubishi, and when people drive Mitsubishis, our customers drive Mitsubishi, they think they've made it in life, and it's a token of success and an achievement. And it's the same with us, with the brand. I think it's about achieving the goals as a team together, and it doesn't matter from where we come from. We all got a collective goal, and we stick together and support one another. And it's been an awesome journey. I've been with the brand since 2011, and it's just been awesome.
This is one of my favorite brands. So a brand that if you think about, okay, I'm not going to buy the usual brands, what would I go for? Mine would be the Mitsubishi. I was very disappointed when the Mirage was discontinued, I must say. That was a very nice little tiny neat car, and the Pajero then became one of my favorites as well.
Also my wife's.
Yes.
My wife loves the Pajero. It's out of
I think one of them has been the short wheelbase.
Short wheelbase, correct, yeah. That's also a favorite.
What was discontinued?
The short wheel and the long wheelbase Pajero has been discontinued. However, we've got the Pajero Sport range now. We've got an awesome looking Outlander that's landing in South Africa mid-year, which we're looking forward to.
I love the Outlander.
So, and yes, typical Mitsubishi, it stands for durability and reliability, which is awesome.
And they're very, very strong cars. I know that they're solid. I think I did a few long hauls, courtesy of Yaku Oilendal and Quibus. I did a few long hauls, so they're really beautiful, very comfortable.
Awesome vehicles.
Yes, and then obviously you were motivated to take Sonia's place and come and join me here because of the fact that you actually nominated these women when our initiative just began a couple of years back. So how do you feel about this initiative?
No, I think I'm all for the initiative, and I think the biggest reason is because women has mostly inspired my life. From as a young child, you've got your mother, and I've had when I was an apprentice, one of my first role models was my technician was a female, and learned a lot from Bonnie. I think she carried me through and trade test. I still remember everything she taught me then when it came to engine miking. So for me, it's nice to give credit to our female colleagues and our female managers. And in Motus, we inspire women to grow. We've got the leadership program, which is another great initiative. I work alongside Sonia, which you've mentioned, which is most probably one of the best I ever worked with in the industry when it comes to warranty. She oversees warranties on national level and also customer care. Dalian Bakker, which you've interviewed before, one of the best parts managers I've ever worked with, and correct, and at OEM level. But I mean, she is brilliant at what she does, and both these ladies, they inspire me. So yes, great initiative, and I think it's about time we actually give credit to those women and get more females into the motor industry.
So obviously you work with so much women, and you're obviously championing for them. You are a catalyst for this change, this transformation that's taking place in our industry. Why so?
Des, I think it's all about equality. Men, women working at the same thing. And I'm not talking about physical work and things like that, because I've seen some of the women that I worked with that are a lot stronger than what I was. I remember on the bench carrying engines around. It's not only that, it's the resilience in what they do. I think everything in life is about what people put into it and what you get out. For me, it's never been about a gender, it's never been about race. It's about a common goal. And being in the after sales side, the most important thing for us is customer service. We always say we sell the second, third and fourth vehicle if we get it right. And Mitsubishi, actually, we sell fifth, sixth and seventh vehicle because we got a very loyal customer base. So whatever needs to happen to get customers to buy our vehicles, to believe in our brand. And it doesn't matter if it's a female or if it's a male, because some of the females are some of the best when it came to the analytical skills. Quality control, I mean, worldwide, it's just phenomenal. And we've spoken about Sonia and the warranty work and she does and she contributes in. The same as with Darlene on the parts side. Our BDMs are some of the most fierce business development managers, and I think that's why Mitsubishi is selling so many cars of late.
But I think that's one of the reasons why our scales are not balanced. A lot of the service, so the employees in motoring are on the technical side. So if people like yourself can champion for this change and be catalyst for this change and invite women, you've just said it now, there's so many women that you've seen that are carrying those engines around, that are doing technical work. So I mean, if we're looking at our stats, which is 82,000 women in motoring South Africa and 304,000 men, very small. However, we need to after sales. I do a lot of sales interviews and F&I interviews, admin, dealer principals. We know that women can do those jobs, but we also need to encourage women to do the jobs in the technical sector of.
And correct, so we've got female apprentices. I see them on training at the Mitsubishi Training Center on regular basis, from Motus Group, from the other groups within the industry. I mean, one of my best service managers, category 8 dealer last year, is a lady. Charlene is phenomenal. She runs a very big multi-franchise workshop in the Eastern Cape.
It actually make me want to do that job. So if I'm ever looking for a job, I'll come to you and I'll be one.
No, and she's brilliant at what she does. She runs a very big workshop, one of the bigger workshops in a multi-franchise environment. I think they've got 5 or 6 brands under her roof, and she does a sterling job. So it's never to say about male and female. I think they're out there, and it's growing from where I started 28 years ago, and spotting a female on the technical side maybe once a year. Now I see this on a regular basis when we visit our workshops, when we visit our dealer partners, and it's great to see.
And I must attest to that, or I must validate that, because I work with all the brands in South Africa, and which is about 28 to 29 brands, and I've seen it at all the brands as well. There are women that I had an engineer last year from Ford company that won the after sales award.
Correct, yes.
So I mean, it's absolutely amazing that we can sit here and we can encourage, or we can,
I think celebrate them.
Exactly.
Because that's what we need to do, is celebrate them.
The more we celebrate them and the more other women see this change,
we can grow the industry.
And we can then finally achieve those numbers in terms of being half. So Steven, in parting, and also I just want to say thank you so much for this and for coming through on such short notice. But is there anything that you'd like to leave my viewers, especially the young girls that are looking or watching this interview and saying, oh, there's a man, there's a man that's willingly is able to guide us through this journey into the motoring trade. I don't need to feel intimidated because he's such a friendly face. What do you want to say to those young girls?
I think it's not only to the young girls out there, and it's maybe to the parents of the young kids. And I think sometimes we stereotype when we look at the motor industry and think it's a man's world. You're going to work hard with your hands. And there's some of those females that do, and they excel at it. And I've been fortunate in my life to be in the motor industry, travel the world, and I meet female engineers on a daily basis. May it be in Japan, may it be in France, on different brands that I've worked for in the past. And some of the best are females, and I encourage the females of this country to join the motor industry. Do a trade. There's nothing wrong with a trade. My dad always said that you can always go back on as long as you've got these 2 hands. And you can use that and you can inspire other people and to make a difference. I think this industry is not only for males, It is for all of us, and it's just a phenomenal industry to be in and to make a difference. Service industry is a phenomenal industry, and I think ladies can make a big difference. Our best service advisors in the industry are female, so join us. And on the after sales side, I can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
Absolutely, and I'd like to reinforce what Steven just said. It's not enough to want equality. It's not enough to want to be ambitious. It is time that you decide that I'm going to be determined and that I'm going to educate myself, and I'm going to, they say knowledge is power, and that's true. The more you know, the more power you have in order to move forward. You must want this bad enough for you to excel and for you to reach the top. So thank you so very much.
Thank you so much for your time, Desh.
For helping me, all the men. It's so beautiful that all the men are standing in solidarity with us women, wanting to achieve what we're going to achieve. I like that one. We're going to achieve this, and yeah, thank you so much.
It's only a pleasure. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much. All the best with all your future endeavors.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Desh. Thank you, guys.
Viewers, thank you for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC, and Evo by Nedbank, and the Talk the Torque Studios, powered by 3T Solutions, are aimed at recognizing and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. Together, we aim to empower and uplift the women of our trade. And for those of you that are searching for your new ride, please visit www.otto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is incredibly user-friendly, and now you can also find vehicle reviews and car maintenance tips and advice, all courtesy of moi. I meant Talk the Torque Studios. Ladies, successful people also have drive. As I said earlier on, you need to have determination, and if you have drive, which involves being motivated and taking initiative, that's very, very important. This is one of the key traits actually of successful people, because it motivates them to reach their goals. Having aspirations is important, but it is a person's drive that allows them to make those aspirations a reality. And on that note, I would like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.